What's going on, guys? We have got a little bit of time as we ride to pick up Shane. He is at a job right now. He was trimming up some shrubs, cleaning up a property. It's a rainy day. It's not raining right now, but it's been raining off and on all day. And so we plan today to do a little odd and end jobs, including cleaning up a property that he's at right now. So I want to talk to y'all real quick because I'm gonna kind of go through a few different episodes, a few different videos, kind of step by step, going through our business, where we started, how we started, and leading into picking up customers, how we deal with customers, payments, picking up payments, just everything that kind of step you into the business for anybody who's new into it or anybody who's been in it for a while. I'd love to hear their input. So while we were in school, I realized that I really didn't have a huge interest in what I was going to school for. While I was in college, I actually worked for a lawn care company and hated every bit of it. Thought it was something I'd never want to be in again. But after we got out of college, I bounced around job to job and just realized that it was not something I was really interested in. There wasn't many jobs out there that were paying anything more than enough to make paycheck to paycheck, paying rent, paying gas, paying for all that. I just there was no money left on the table. So I took my tax return the first year of our business and I bought a X-Mark Turf Tracer 48-inch walk behind and kind of started up my business with that. I had a trailer that my dad owned and he let me borrow. It was a little 14-foot real narrow trailer. He let me borrow it and use it until I got to where I actually bought my first trailer. I didn't have a weed eater when I started. I had a handheld blower that I bought, and I ended up getting a little curve shaft weed eater working until I made enough money to buy a straight shaft weed eater. So we did the first year with the walk behind. I got about 6 months out of it and it went down, and we went and purchased a Snapper Pro SW30 52-inch walk behind. It had 12 hours on it. I bought it actually from an auction where it had been repossessed from a company, and we ran it for the remainder of that year and then most of the next season until we stepped in and actually bought a Toro or a Skag Turf Tiger, and it helped out on the bigger properties. The third year in business, we actually went back to just walk behinds. I ran two 48-inch walk behinds on every property we have, being that it was a nightmare constantly working on the Turf Tiger, so we got rid of it and just went to the walk behinds. The end of which the third season was last season. The end of the third season, I sold one of the walk behinds and I actually bought the Hustler X1 from Saving Green Lawn Care and used it for the rest of last season. Got through the beginning of the season with it, sold it, and bought the Toro grandstand that blew the head gasket on it. So I've had a lot of mowers tear up. I've gone through a lot of equipment. I've gone through trailers. Had bought a brand new enclosed and ended up not using it. Buying a nice trailer and come to find out the axle's bent. So finally buying all new has came in the last few years. Now my Snapper Pro walk behind, it is 4 years old and I bought it second hand, but it was in really good shape when I bought it, and we just don't use the mower a whole lot. I mean, we use it on maybe 6 yards a week. Everything else I run the stand on. This is our fourth season and kind of where we came from there. I'm gonna kind of start a little bit of a series with these, and I think the next video I'm going to go into how we picked up our customers and marketing and just the general stuff like that all you guys that are new may not know about. I know I had no clue about it. I know I had no clue about pricing when I started. I did a lot of jobs and made no money money at all. So I kind of want to start walking through this, because I know there's guys out there like me who, when I started, I went to YouTube to try and learn as much as I could. But for anybody out there, I'd love to answer any questions or help anybody out. And if y'all have any specific topics in regards to starting your business and the startup of your business, feel free to let me know, because I'd love to cover those topics to the best of my ability. And maybe even in the near future, we can get some opinions of other YouTubers on that I know a lot of y'all guys are watching and following and subscribe to. I'd love to get some of their input, as they've been in this business. One of them's been in the business less than a shorter time than I, and one has been in this business, you know, twice as long as I have. So I'm excited about all this. I'm excited to kind of start going through these topics and see where this goes. I think that we all have a lot to learn from this. Even me today, every day in this business, I'm learning more and more about how to run a business, how to successfully make this business and bring this business to the next level, the level that I can't wait to get to. I'm so excited. We're getting really close to 100 yards, and I'm ready to break that number. If it doesn't happen this season, it will happen the first of next season. But that's all for now. I've talked enough, so we're headed to finish up these shrubs. If I don't talk to y'all again, that's it for now. Can't wait to go through all this. See y'all.
You want me to do the top of it? You said you were going to be picky about it.